welcome back to my channel again. So I have some pointers on my phone which help me to keep me organized. So in this video, I'm just going to share with you how going to the gym 4 to 5 times a week will help me to stay consistent. Yeah, so at the start, I go way back when I was in polytechnic or even like high school or secondary school. I started my first gym session and I knew all this about working out and about diets and stuff like that. But however, I really struggle a lot with the gym and the diets because I wasn't I was trying to always stay motivated. I was trying to always seeing all these big bodybuilders, all these guys being lean, but I didn't really want to put in action. And a lot of times I failed in many attempts, like trying to cook my own food, but in the end I eat out or I eat even massive amounts of food, a lot of sugar. Yeah, so and then even to now when I'm working, like when I need to do overtime in office and the things that I need to do, and times where I feel very tired and I tell myself I need to reward myself with good meals, right? So in the end I screw up my diet and I eat a lot of those fried food, a lot of things that that's not good for me, and then I just mess up my whole regime, and then myself, I just continue to keep gaining weight and derailing myself. Yeah. So I had this thought, like, why don't I try to do this 60-day challenge to even change my body, change my lifestyle, from fat to fit. It's not just about growing my discipline or what, but actually is to try to make sure that my regime stays consistent and stays healthy in a way. Yeah, so I stopped chasing after motivation. So instead, I focus a lot on consistency. I focus a lot on going to the gym, and also what helped is actually my wife to go together to the gym. She motivates me. I see her working out most of the time, going to the treadmill. At times where I feel like I didn't want to go to the treadmill, I'm so tired. But when I see her do it, I definitely will try to do it. Yeah, so clearly I'm like day 9 of my gym journey. So I know it's actually noticeably easier to go to the gym now, to leave the house. And sometimes I also feel a lot of very tough to leave the house, especially I have thoughts of like, wow, can I just stay at home to relax? Can I stay at home to just laze around, play my game? But I feel like this is a lot of excuse that it has. And actually I saw this video called The Running Week. It's about the days where you don't feel like running and how to get past your excuse. So you can see the video here.
You don't want to run today? Good. In Kenya, we have a rule for days like this. Put on your shoes, go outside, run for 5 minutes. Only 5. Then you are free to stop. No guilt. But watch what happens after minute 3. The legs warm up, the head goes quiet, the excuses get tired, and you keep running. Not because you must, because now you want.
Yeah, so actually the hardest part is not just about the workout itself, right? It's actually the first 5 minutes. Like as you explain in the video, put up your shoes and you start running, right, for 2 to 3 minutes. And then as you keep doing it, right, suddenly it feels a lot easier. So it's a lot of the battling of the mind. We all experience this in our lives. Even for myself, when I try to want to do my diet, for example, when I need to stay consistent, I feel like, wow, everybody's eating very good food. I should reward myself, right? I should mess up my diet. I should mess up my whole goals. But I think that what you tell yourself actually matters more than what you feel in the moment, because your mind is actually way stronger than what you think, and your bodies can do way more than what you think you can do, right? So if you feel like this where you feel unmotivated, tell yourself, let's be consistent. Let's focus on our goals, focus on what you want to do, focus on where you want to be in the future, right? Push past the excuse. There's no easier way, there's no harder or shortcut way to even do it, because it takes time for you to be consistent. It takes time for you to transform your body, for example, if you want to reach the goal that you have, right? And for me and my wife now, we try to skip all the fancy diets if we can. We try to stay consistent with a meal plan or to cook our own food. There's no point of trying to cook very fancy meals, trying to innovate a lot of things if you cannot stay consistent and you will keep trying to change your diets here and there. And then some days you don't cook, some days you eat very unhealthily. So we feel like we'll just stick to very whole foods. For example, we'll try to eat like fruits, oats, lean meat, veggies, and try to cut down our carbohydrates. We still have to eat our carbs, but that really helped and worked for us lah. Yeah. And then also added challenge is that we try to cut our sugar for a week. We'll challenge ourselves to do short durations. A week, then it becomes 2 weeks, then it becomes 3 weeks. Then sometimes, you know, at cheat days, you can eat your ice cream, right? And then you don't have to always cut your sugar, but you know, and maybe the 4th week, you challenge yourself the whole week, you eat sugar as well. Yeah, so it's not just doing it perfectly, you just have to start. Just be consistent every day. So you envision yourself to being the leanest or the best version of yourself. I encourage you to chase after consistency, not motivation, not what people say. You know, you see all these videos about motivation trying to encourage you to go, but if you don't take the first step, it's absolutely nothing you can do, right? So I invite you to come along this journey. So I'm on day 9. So hopefully that you can see me transform my body, and I want to see my weight even going down. So I hope that encourages you, hope that inspires you.
To the light, getting right. Treat my moves like these raps. I don't really got a type. Off top bullshit. All I needed was a mic. Hey, pass the rock, it's all butter. Pack your bags and take flight. Don't worry, it's all covered. Live your life while you can. Our days are all numbered. Rain could cause thunder, but the sun comes after, clearing up the disaster.
Join me in my journey from fat to fit. So do like and subscribe to my videos.
Everybody days a number, but I'm still here luckily. I know that God got me, so I'm in good company. Yeah.